What to do today? I wonder what I should make my next video. Should it be anime of the year, or maybe another versus battle? I'm not sure. I kind of want to do One Piece again. Let me check Twitter. Maybe I'll get some ideas from there. Okay, scrolling through. Oh, JJK. That's interesting. Who would win, Toji versus Mahito? Not gonna lie, that's pretty interesting. I would have to, do my research on that. But let me just see what the people are saying. Oh. Okay. Alright, I think it's time for a video on this. Toji Zenin, the Zenin's biggest failure, who left it all behind. And without him, the Jujutsu world will not be where it is today. And Mahito, the Soul Disaster Curse, who, out of everybody in the verse, could have potential to be top 1 if given more time. If these two sorcerers ran the ones, who would come out on top? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we're going to figure out today. What's good, YT? It's Tact Out of Before here. And if you guys want to see more JJK versus battles like this, make sure to give a knife that like button, subscribe if you're new, comment for the algorithm, and let's dive in. But here's a quick word from our sponsors. Ever wanted to light up like Ace? Oh wait, no, not like that. But guess what? Your room can. And not only with Ace, you could do it with Zoro, you could do it with Gojo, so many characters with amazing LED lights, and hoodies too. And don't forget the amazing anime beanies here at Anime Express. Top quality anime products from all around the world right at the brink of your fingertips. Make sure to buy some amazing gas quality hoodies, t-shirts, more, all at animeexpress.store. And make sure to use code TACT10 to get 10% off your order. Who wouldn't want that?
Not me.
Now back to the video. So the first character that we're going to analyze is the trauma go himself, Mahito, making people quit the series left and right. And one of the main reasons that is due to his annoying strength. Just by his strength alone, not only was he able to wear down both a Shibuya Yuji and a Shibuya Todo with only just brute force. Mind you, these two at this point in time are both high-end grade 1s. But he's also able to make transfigured humans that can rip through buildings easily. I would have liked to dwell more on Mahito's strength, however his real strength lies within his hacks, as shown soul manipulation, So, I'll dwell more on that rather than his strength. So for strength, I'll just rate him A. He's a solid A. Now Mahito's speed is actually pretty good, considering that he's relative to Shibuya Yuji and Shibuya Todo at the same time. And one small detail that people may have missed, but when Gojo was about to get sealed, Mahito actually dodged a blow from Gojo. And Gojo knew who he was. Like, he perceived him and he still dodged a hit from Gojo, which is honestly pretty good too. And this wasn't Gojo having mixed emotions like when he saw Kenjaku in Getsu's body. This was him realizing who he was from Nanami and tried to punch him, but Mahito still dodged that, which is actually pretty impressive. Because this is a Gojo that, could rival Sukuna. Now, am I saying that Mahito could hang with Gojo? No! Please don't come in my comments saying that. Please. I know Mahito's getting washed by Gojo, let's be real. Now, if there's one thing you do need to be wary about from Mahito, it's his dang durability. When I tell you, never have I ever seen a character get jumped so violently and still come out on top smiling and able to just box or run away. Let's talk about Mahito's durability run in Shibuya. First, he comes off from a mere butt whooping from Yuji, right? Nothing much. But then Nobara comes in with a resonance. He says that shit did a lot to her. And meanwhile, Yuji is still pounding his face in, who's doing direct damage to his soul. Oh my god, if you saw what the anime added to that butt whooping, bro, oh my god, you would have thought he's on life support, but no. Even after this, when Todo came in and Yuji, Todo gave Yuji that resolve, he came in and they started whooping him. He still said he was at 40% health. Like, how much soul do you have? And my mistake on health, I meant soul, because Mahito's not affected by blunt attacks, by the way. That's one of his perks of his durability. If you can't directly aim for his soul, no matter how much of his body parts that you take off, it will not impact them whatsoever. Like, the best you could do is probably stall him. Speaking of stalling, you want to stall his hands from ever touching your body because his hacks is disgusting. Idol transfiguration is Mahito's technique where he can transfigure any human based off of their soul, right? If they don't have any soul resistance to that, they're easily transfigured into a sword, a minigun, etc. And for this to work, all Mahito has to do is dap you up. Sounds simple? Great. Because in my opinion, this technique is top 3 most deadliest techniques in the series. Right up there with Infinity and possibly Sukuna's. We don't really know what it is. And this is just a one-shot technique. And of course, if you're lucky, you could cut off a limb. But if you're in a fight, why would you want to cut off a limb? The only Jujutsu sorcerers that I see having resistance to this technique is like Gojo and probably Yuta because they have reverse curse technique. But if you don't have that, you're going to end up like Todo. And of course, Mahito does have other abilities, such as his domain expansion, which is basically just, oh, you're in my circle now. Bye-bye, off to Malaysia. And for Mahito's final ability, he has this Super Saiyan transformation. I don't really know what this is. Distorted Killing? I had to Google that real quick. Basically, it just gives him a boost in strength and speed, while I don't think he can use Idol Transfiguration here. It's kind of just more of an offensive, outlook. But he still got like beat by Yuji and Todo, so But now it's time to talk about his opponent, Toji Zenin. And without a doubt, Toji Zenin's strength is completely absurd. From not only beating Awakened Maki in a strength contest, but also being able to not only damage and completely outclass all of Geto's Pokemon, he was able to also tank Gojo's blast, which sent him through multiple buildings. You could argue the last is durability, but I mean, if he could tank it, he could dish it out. Now on to Toji Speed and oh boy, this is gonna be a ride. Now remember when Yuji and Megami teamed up to fight that one bald guy, right? And they both was honestly giving it their all considering how much they jumped that guy. When Megami and Itadori split up and after all the Dagon situation, Megami ended up fighting Toji, right? The anime really did justice on how much Toji was speed blitzing Megami. Megami, all he could do is practically run away and spam. Like, he was looking like Sonic in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Megami in that same instance compared his speed to Sukuna, which is a great feat. And spoiler of course for the manga, but when Maki went through multiple stages of awakening, she was finally able to not only blitz Naoya in speed, but also be quote unquote equal with Toji. Meaning that Toji is insanely fast because now his whole deal is that he's super fast. And of course for pre-awakened Gojo, he was speed blitzing him heavily and was only able to track him due to his heightened senses of the Six Eyes. Honestly, there's no better grade for Toji than the S+, man. Like, I've never had this much respect for a sneak merchant in my life. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Shiryu, don't forget. Now on to durability, and Toji is just a tank, bro. He's a tank, gang. We've seen him tank multiple things, from pre-awakened Gojo's attacks, Geto's full arsenal, and since he does scale to awaken Maki, scale to even Sukuna's lightning attack, which that's Megami's, but still Sukuna's. And of course, there is some misconception in the JJK community of, Toji's durability being weak for some reason because Gojo hit him with a red and he was leaking right after, Gojo awakened, right? But when Gojo hit Jogo with a red, he was fine. Well, there's a really simple answer that I don't think a lot of people understood or have reading comprehension, but Gojo was trolling in his fight with Jogo. Like, you could see it from the very start. Like, he was playing like chicken with him, so I don't understand. And he also needed Jogo for information. While Toji, on the other hand, killed his family, his best friend, and practically everyone that he knew and loved. So, and he also killed Gojo too. Like, of course he had a vendetta against him. So, of course, his red is going to be stronger than someone that he needs information from and not trying to kill. And throughout JJK, one of the many resolving themes around power specifically is resolve. If your resolve is weak, then your attacks become weaker. If your resolve is strong, they become stronger. See that a lot with Yuji, see a lot here. So, now on to Toji's biggest game changer, which is his hacks. Let's start off with Toji's body. Toji is heavily restricted, meaning that he has zero cursed energy and has enhanced physical abilities such as in strength, speed, durability, etc. Meaning that he's basically superhuman, like he's Batman in a verse full of regular humans. This also means that in fights where people usually rely on cursed energy to sense others, if you don't have heightened senses, you practically can't sense him at all. he has, you know, we all seen that Toji is the quote-unquote invisible man of the series. Now onto his arsenal, he does have that disgusting worm on his back. I don't know what Gege was cooking with this, because that genuinely was nasty, bro. But with this curse, he's able to summon all the weapons that he needs, whether it be the isolated bro, inverted spear of heaven, the soul-splitting katana, or his gun. Or, oh yeah, also the long chain, don't forget that. Going in depth, the inverted spear of heaven basically cancels out curse techniques. So for curse users that uses their curse techniques for defense, like Gojo, it is very detrimental and honestly is a huge counter against them. The soul-splitting katana basically splices your soul. I mean, what else am I supposed to say? It's in the name. Basically, it does eternal damage to the soul that you can't regenerate. And based on my sources, I think the 1,000-yard long chain or whatever that thing is called, I think it's infinite in length. I'm pretty sure it's infinite in length. I'm pretty sure. But with this, he could extend his range by adding his, weapons basically on it, using it as like an extendo stick to just whack him. And Toji's gun is basically just a gun. Oh, and one more important hack that I forgot to tell y'all. Remember when a grandma and her grandchildren basically try to use Toji's body to like manipulate their soul so that they can use it? Something like that, some bullshit, I don't know. Basically, Toji not only revived himself, he kicked that dude out of his soul, out of his own body. I don't know like how that works within the soul manipulation, but like just hearing that off alone, that means that Toji, he has soul manipulation. He has like Sukuna type soul manipulation where like if you try to mess with his body, he could kick you out. But now it's time to decide if these two combatants went to the ring, who would come out on top, Toji Zenin or Mahito. If you made it this far, like as I said always, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell too. I appreciate that you even made it this far. I love you guys so much. But now it's time for the death battle. Huh? I'm not even surprised, honestly. Let's be real. Like, who really thought that Mahito was gonna win? Now let's talk the one out of two most important factors in this fight: speed. And I don't think it's really like hard to say this, but Toji is much faster than Mahito. I feel like Gege intentionally separating Megumi and Itadori just after jumping that homeless man really shows the speed difference between Mahito and Toji, because Megumi had trouble perceiving like Toji the entire time, while Itadori was, I can't even call that bullying, bro. He was whopping the floor with Mahito. And of course, Mahito was only able to land majority of his hits on Itadori because either A, he was traumatized from Mahito killing his friends, or B, he traumatized Itadori using other humans to traumatize, his resolve. Now let's talk the most important factor here, which is hacks and abilities. And a lot of people would just say, oh, domain expansion. I don't think y'all watched my Toji versus Jogo video, but that won't work. There's no way out of that one, okay? Heavily restrictive users, no cursed energy, enclosed domain expansion means they are not enclosed in it at all. We've seen that with Naoya, and we know that Mahito's is enclosed. End of story. But what people really want to know is if Mahito ever lands a hit on Toji, which he probably won't, what would happen? Yeah, Mahito is getting the Sukuna treatment. If Toji can resist somebody out of his body with his soul, then there's literally nothing that Mahito can do. Because not only was Nanami resisting Mahito, right, with the soul, with his own soul, which he didn't know apparently. If Toji, who can obviously kick somebody out of his body, what is he doing? What is he doing? Toji is obviously aware of his own soul and knows how to defend it. There's nothing Mahito can do. Stop bringing up that argument. It's close. Toji Zenin wins again, 2-0. I got Toji out here looking like Curry. He's about to get his third ring. But if you want to see Toji blow another man's back out, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. But even if you haven't already, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. It really means a lot to me. And just like, commenting, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell would really do justice so I can make more banger videos like this. Follow my Twitter, I be chatting there too. I'm tacked at it before, and I'll see you guys next time.